Sorry, I'm late. Sorry. I had to get an argument with somebody on the forums. This was in the World versus World forums. He was not talking about PvE. He was mad that Boon Strip is bad, and he listed Corrupt Boon as the best boon removal skill available on Necro. And it's like, I think I found your problem. Your problem is that you're running bad skills because you're trying to like theory craft your own build after 45 minutes experience on the profession. Anyway, it's crazy work. But yeah, I have clearance for tonight. I might have clearance for tomorrow. We'll see how Amanda's feeling after work. Can you fill tomorrow? Okay. Then I can get you back next Tuesday. Because on Friday, she leaves for Dublin for 2 weeks. So I've got tons of time. Yeah. For the next 2.5 weeks and change, I can note life with it. I think I am supposed to be Holosmith in this party. Yeah. Ronan's got my support. OJ's other side of the map. OJ's Hills, Lord's Room. I'm watching to see who it flips to. Knight currently claims it, so they might be killing somebody on Lord. Flip for RAR, PTV, and eBay. So that is RAR over there. Yeah, we're gonna need to find like another 20 gamers. Yeah, they'll come defend their paper bay, clearly. A mortar can hit here, but they don't have mortars available, so it should be fine. Let's go spin a local recording up. Yeah, we're fighting for second this week. I haven't even looked at the matchups for next week. It's still pretty early. Well, if Mag is coming up, T4 might not be the worst. Although Abaddon's prison was pretty bad. Also, isn't boys in Mag's alliance? We could at least fight boys. Yeah. To be fair, they didn't dodge last time. We got a couple fights in. I just don't think they went how they were planning on having him go. Where is my second OBS instance? Hello? There we go. Second tag on map? Oh, it's Bomb. Hello, Bomb. Alright, recording. Start recording. Delicious Holosmith footage. What Rar did. Damn, cowardice. Knight went red. Rar left, man. Dodging. No, they're different servers. Rar is green, Knight is red. Who's Knight the driver? Oh, KNI. Okay. Yeah, you're thinking of the Evo driver. I'm talking about Knight the Guild. N-I-T-E. Okay. Well, this map was RAR and PTV, So dead and Evo going red doesn't really matter. Dead on blue. Alright, so that's going to be Def's issue. Def can deal with that. Might as well practice the holo rotation. We're not going to be able to Chrono Burst that. I need to wait for my heat to get like halfway through T2 before I can fire off double Chrono Burst. Let's make sure we actually do a good job of that. Couple trickling in. So like here, we should be able to get a double off. Because it continues to build heat after we fire it. And we want to roll auto attacks the whole time we're in our forge. So that, I think that's going to be the rotation. They are not interested in contesting. They pulled all the way off. Okay. Okay. Yeah, they are gone. They're stacked down there. I don't know what they're stacking for, but they're... Ah, never mind, they're pulling off. But, like, outside? Or were they inside and I just couldn't tell from the mini-map? Need tag EBG? Who? MapQ? Like, forever or for the next 10 minutes? Ebbs offline. I think Ebbs is dead, Evo? I can't remember. Yeah, no queues. Rush Week is finally over. So, the World versus World will go back to normal. Possibly queues will be smaller, because everybody's going to be burned out from it. Just whisper your Fenton dead and ask if they want to fight. We have 20. Okay. I suspect Dead is probably not going to want to move, because they can just fight Def there already. And also they can't fit, so... We're gonna have to summon another group to battle us, probably. Right? I thought you were gonna say imagine being on a link with queues. Yeah, Dead, RAR, Evo, CCP, I think. By using Jade Winds, do you mean just using the ability that does a ton of damage? Or is there some bug with it? There's RAR. I don't think I'm going to build Heat. I think I'm just going to do it natty. Check it. And then we're going to Chrono Burst again. That's going to give us Heat 3. That's an excellent Prime Light Beam. That's too hot. I didn't have my iframes from Rifle 5. Can I purchase iframes, please? Actually, maybe Rifle 5 never went off. But, like, we spiked, man. We got our first spike off. We got through most of our rotation, and then we just kind of folded because we were positioned poorly. But that wasn't so bad as a starter. I'm showing 38. Yes, bomb is 10. So those are 30v38 right now. It's on the upper end of a winnable fight, but we did get downs. So anytime you see downs, you know you can win. How do we do on Spike here? 11? We can do better. That's a sick acid bomb, though. Woo! I still do not fully understand why acid bomb got buffed in that last patch. It was already really good. But now it's just like... There's actually no reason to run flamethrower. Viper doing really well on Reaper, too. Gravedigger Shroud autos? No, those are Greatsword autos, I think. And then Max is just going to be... Oh, no, he just got a really good Well of Suffering off. He didn't even use Lich. Yeah, I am not worried about them. There are 27 in squad plus greens. Yeah, we can win that fight. Yeah, T-Throw and very rarely Leafy will. The last time I fought Rar on EPG, it was Leafy driving. It's fat. What are you gonna do, pull me? Druid, you can't pull me. I think I have a blast finisher. Okay. Keep blasting, might. Keep blasting, might. Bombs outside now. Bombs outside. Bombs outside. Commander, no. Commander, no. This is an interesting engage. He wants to go inside. Oh, okay. Good engage. Good engage. Good engage. Good engage. Sharpening stone. I'm saving my supply, man. If you had done it successfully, I have no doubt we would have won that fight. So it counts as a W in my book. Honestly, they're like lucky that they fucked up. Bombs in the water. We're just gonna spike here. We're not pushing in too far. I'm gonna Chrono Burst again. Really hot. I'm okay though. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm so chilling. And then we have world's best Prime Light Beam opportunity. World's best Acid Bomb ability. I can fumigate a little bit. I need to dodge to live. Nah, not quite enough. It's just too many people. Just too many people. He gave us every opportunity to do well there, but couldn't quite make it happen. $184. Feeling pretty good. That's a great Prime Light Beam. It's a really good Prime Light Beam. It's a really good Laser Disc. Acid Bomb. We did everything that we could do that fight. We just need other people to make it show up. Necros are doing fine. For 20, I think 2 Necros is okay. Yeah. Honestly, I hate that I'm the one... Well, no, we have Scrapper every party. Do Scrappers run Ex Machina now for barrier on function gyro? Okay. Yeah, Scrapper per party should be fine then for barrier. Otherwise, I was going to say the cursed words. Go support Scourge. Words that I never want to utter. Catch one. They're veiling. Tyrion did not get the memo. You need to be really good. Tyrion's inside. He's inside. He's inside. Ways to Chrono Burst, but I need the heat primarily. It's going to be a distant Prime Light Beam. Yep. Drop this. I need to manage heat. I can get a laser disc off here. That's not where I wanted to leap. Oh! I saw this should go off on my screen. I saw that AED go off, but I probably should have just hit Elixir instead of going for the AED. AED was probably greedy. I can't tell if I'm doing really well on Hollow tonight or if the rest of the DPS in the group is asleep at the wheel, because I'm not used to being at the top of meters on, like, consecutive fights. And that fight was scuffed as shit. We did not get a good rotation off in that fight. So I'm thinking it's possible that... Wow, 2 levels. It's possible that other people in the squad are also not playing very well. But I'm doing fine. I will instead wait for my commander. If you're going to do anything more fancy than just I'm going to push and then I'm going to spike, you may want to communicate it to Bomb, because I don't think they knew what your game plan was there. Yes. That's why I was saying, like, if you're going to do anything that's not just beeline in and spike, you might want to let him know. Give my friends a bit of super speed. Yeah, they might come spawn to defend the tower. It is T3. Guild or open tag? This is guild tag, but can invite if people ask. We're not fully closed, and honestly having a couple extra people on tag would probably help us kill this raw group, because they're like 10 to 12 bigger than we are. But full open tag is just like people join and then they're not on tag. They're off scouting somewhere else randomly. You're trying to figure out what kind of build they're on. You're trying to figure out why they're not on tag. You're trying to get them on comms. So we'll invite, there's Knight, by the way. We'll invite people who are like, hey, I can get in comms and here's the build that I'm on. But we're not going to run full open tag, because the full open tag is just a ton of maintenance for strangers that aren't really doing anything in the squad in the first place. Let's get some initial heat ready. What guild? This is Knights of the Temple on Domain of Torment. And then the yellow tag standing next to us is Bomb with another, I think, 8 people tonight. So they're our little sidecar. That's their commander. I should not spike their... Yeah. That's their commander dead in initial spike, I think. Probably should not have had them targeted first. Unintentional commander snipe. Give me an acid bomb. And I can fumigate some Gandhis off my friends. Considering I think they lost their commander in the first spike, they're doing better than I expected. I have the involvement. I'm just gonna involvement. I can target gap. I can soak. Build heat up. We're gonna have Prime Light Beam ready in like 10 seconds. We want to be at heat 3 before then. That's a little bit of a scary spot to be in. But this Corona Burst will take us to heat 3, and then we can laser this Prime Light Beam. Or not. It's really hot. Get a greedy acid bomb in there. Fumigate back on the push. Drop this. Blunderbuss. You see Rausch stack behind? Okay. That should be that fight over. I'm actually not sure if I sniped their commander or not. I'm not sure if we marked their actual commander square or if we just marked a random square. But if they lost magics on like that first push, they did really well. And I need to be more careful about who I'm targeting at the opening of a fight. Because I definitely don't just want to mash Corona Burst directly into his face on an initial engage. That's not a fun way to participate in fights for anybody involved. And it blocked your account. Oh no. What did you do? Did you RMT? Did you say words that you shouldn't have said? I guess you could always start another account, but like, it takes a bit of work sometimes. I'm gonna focus this Chrono, because I don't think it's their driver. The rest of their squad didn't follow that guy. So, he's gonna be my marker for their squad. So I need a target for some skills, but I don't want it to be the commander. So whoever that Chrono is gonna get violenced. That Diamond Legend? No, he's in the middle of the stack. That's not getting their commander either. I'll just have that be my mark. They are going upstairs. Looks like they're going to Lord's room. Yeah, they're going right to Lord. That's a clone. No, it's a Harbinger. Where are you going? Dude, I thought that was a clone for sure. He's got the NPC walk down pat. He looked exactly like a clone. Alright. Let's focus up for this. They're coming in. And you could try and appeal, I guess. That's out of range. It's fine. We're getting heat. It's just for heat. It's just for heat. Come across. Corona Burst. Oh, please, I need heat. I need heat. No, I was so slow on my stun break, man. I was so slow. I deserve that. I blew way too many dodges early. That's lazy. There's no need for it. We'll see if he can stall until I get back, but no, he's down. It's rezzed. Yeah, I mean, appeals have a pretty low chance of success for Drigo, but it's non-zero. I wasted my dodges recklessly. So, like, you were calling move left, so I dodged left twice, and then by the time they were actually on us, I didn't have dodges anymore. We did a lot of pre-fight movement there that I think probably burned a lot of cooldowns for people. Especially because we pushed up to the wall breach. It's like, Guardians got to use stab there, and then we waited for a couple seconds. Like, I think we might have gotten bled out on support a little early. Yeah. I mean, I could have budgeted my dodges better, knowing what I know now about how that fight went, but at the time, I didn't anticipate it correctly. Did I make it a diamond? Oh, shit. Your man's is a diamond. Is that an extra pip now? 64.45? Nah, I've had the extra pip for a while. I mean, I played a lot during Rush Week, so well, I can just know the answer to this question. Where's efficiency? Stats. Rank. World versus world rank. When did that start? Last Tuesday? That would have been the 18th. Yeah, I was 66.86 at the start of bonus week. And now I'm 67.40. So it's like 100 levels that I got out of bonus week. That's pretty good. And I actually, like, I mean, Dickles, you've been around for a while, so you saw how much Factoria I was playing this weekend, too. I could have done even more world versus world if I wanted. Alright, let's try this again. This time we're going to play good, and we're not going to play bad. Give people just a little super speed, build a bunch of initial heat. Give people another bit of initial super speed. I'm just gonna grind autos here. They're leaving a big tail behind right there. Oh god. Oh no, we're not gonna play well at all. Oh, I'm so slow on my elixir, man. I need to get so much faster at my invuln elixir. Like, I'm actually throwing at this point. Shift needs to be the absolute first thing I hit. Like, if ever I become scared, just hit shift. Because otherwise, we're just, like, we're exploding and we're not doing anything. And that is not the way that we are going to best contribute to this squad. Held off on a full week of Goblin mode. Yeah, well, but the other thing is that Amanda leaves her Dublin on Friday. So it's not going to be a bonus week, but I think there's also going to be a lot of World versus World the next 2 weeks. Because I've got so much footage to collect. I need to play more support chrono for the support chrono video. I need at least a couple more good fights on Holosmith, although I got some really nice Holosmith clips over the weekend where I managed to put the rotation together. In particular, I need some Holosmith videos where we win the fight, because I've got a lot of really good Holosmith clips where I play well and then we just die. That, like, I guess I could use, but for the purposes of the rotation clips in the videos, I really try and prefer to use fights that we win for examples of my own rotation, just because I think it shows a more complete picture of, like, how I'm contributing to when my commander calls for spikes and how you manage to convert that into winning. But I have a ton of filler clips where I get a nasty Holosmith spike off, and then the rest of my group dies, and then I die. And I can always use some of those. But then we need support scrapper footage. I need a little bit more druid footage, probably just like another couple fights. I need... what else do I need? DPS Spellbreaker still has a lot left. I'm not going to have that one done for a while. Untamed, I still need to play a lot more of. That one's not going to be ready for a while. I should have plenty of footage of Support Scourge if I even decide to use that video. The big three that I'm thinking about right now are Holosmith, Chrono, and Scrapper. And as soon as I have those done... and Firebrand, but like the Firebrand script is already in progress, and I have so much footage of Firebrand. Because I'm playing that shit at least once a week. Berserker's the only Zerg DPS you've learned so far? I actually need to double check and make sure that the everything you need to play Berserker video isn't using Longbow. Because if it is, that probably also needs to get remade. If it's not, if it's Hammer Greatsword, you can absolutely still run that video. The Power Dragon Hunter video that I did 2 weeks ago is going to be updated. And honestly, the only thing that's changing in the Holosmith video, which I think I unlisted, but I might need to double check, is you run Acid Bomb instead of Flamethrower. Acid Bomb. You run Elixir Gun instead of Flamethrower, but like 95% of the reason you use Elixir Gun is for Acid Bomb. Oh, and you run ECSU now instead of Photonic Blasting. Like, Photonic Blasting module is still fine. It's okay. It's not like you're actively griefing. But I do think ECSU is more damage total now. Especially given that it doesn't matter so much how hard you spike with barrier nerf to 25%, and it's a lot easier to pressure groups into generating downs if you have better sustained damage over time. So ECSU letting you use double Corona Burst and like Forge autos over 6 seconds. Reaper letting you mash Shroud autos or letting you mash Lich autos that are backed up by Unblockable. DPS Vindicator with stuff like double Scav Burst, Greatsword 5, Greatsword 2, and just melee cleave in general across like 6 seconds. All of that is more valuable now that barrier's gotten nerfed than just spiking somebody one time for like 100,000 damage. Good projectile reflect. Great job. Alright, build some heat. Stack some super speed for our friends. Snipe him. Okay, do not overcommit. Drop your forge. We're just going to wait for a bit, because we're going to pull off of that, and we want to get back into our forge when we're ready to engage. We're going to hit one Corona Burst on this fam guy who's way behind, and then we're going to drop it. We're going to go all the way inside. We're going to set up a pretty good Prime Light Beam. We're going to Acid Bomb here. We're still going to be too slow on our Elixir. Now we're not. But I'm still... I'm going to die default. No, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine. I'm good, I'm good, I'm chilling. Just in case. Actually, no, kill me. Kill me. No, it's going to expire. No, it procced. No, I got out of combat. Never mind. I'm still so slow on my Elixir, man. I'm so slow on my Elixir. It was better that time, but I still need to get way faster at that press. Rar spikes hard. I can't just, like, look at my health bar and be like, oh, I'm about to go downstate. I guess I'll use my invuln. I gotta be using that in anticipation of spiking a ton of damage. And even still, like, this is downstate. Well, okay, it's really bad, but a lot of it's really bad. It feels like our damage is not connecting right now. Oh yeah, Def is here. Well, with Def, we're probably going to be too big. Because Def is going to be like 20, we're going to be 20. And Bomb is another 10, so we're about to have 50 people. And Rar's only 44. But maybe Rar can get more, and then this is just going to devolve into 50v50. They do have downs? Yeah, I would say that they have wiped. Are you showing Tagzik? You might want to show Fermento. You'd click on your squad UI, and then you'd click uncheck private tag. Okay. Okay. Just so they know where we're at. What's up, Exceed? How you doing, friend? What's going on? We're playing Holosmith badly. We're greeting on damage and forgetting to press our invulns and then going downstate in like the first 15 seconds of a fight. But we can clean that out. We can improve. We can get better. We have the technology. Square is their commander. Let's not pin snipe. Yeah, I'll open up on a Scourge. Let's give super speed to my buds. Good turn. That's just a pet. Amanda's getting close. I'm Chrono bursting. They're gonna fold into us. Honestly, just do it now. I'm so scared. Just do it now. Do it now. Do it now. Roll back one. That's gonna be your heat threshold. You need to AED here now. You need to AED. You need to live. Live. We're living. That's a real person. I'm not even gonna cancel it. This is not the cleanest rotation you'll ever see, but the most important thing right now is that we're alive. We're alive, and we're proccing Laserdisc, and we're autoing, and we're using another Corona Burst, and we're blunderbussing, and we're using iframes from Jump Shot, and we're waiting, and we won. Okay. That turns out bringing 50 people is really good. And most importantly, we lived. Get out of here. Better. More disciplined. I'm ignoring this kata. It's all Surging Flames. It's not even Meteor Shower spam. Holy cow. Yeah, I mean, it's a little annoying that it's 50v50, but Rar is big. I mean, it's hard to fight a group that has 44 people with a group of 20 and a group of 10. We're at a numbers disadvantage, and we're at a coordination disadvantage, and well, I think we probably could have won some of those fights. I'm not so attached to the idea of winning a 30v40 that if Def shows up on our map and is like, hey, can we fight with you guys, that I'm gonna say no. I'll just gamble as a little treat. That's a great gambling hand. Net 200 ecto, net 50 gold. Like, 50v50 is not my favorite fight. But fighting is fun. So, yeah, and also Qs are gone because Rush is over. I did farm, I was looking at it earlier on efficiency. I think I farmed like 130 levels this rush week. And we are now diamond, which is very fun. I am on course, if I play as much World versus World, if I just keep playing like the same amount of World versus World. At this time last year, I was ranked 5167, and now I am ranked 6738. So we're averaging like 1600 levels a year. So 2 years to God of World versus World? 2027? Hashtag 2027? I'm definitely not gonna play more. So I'm already kind of like at capacity for how much Guild Wars I'm playing, but I think I can do it in 2. No, because February like just started, you know? If I'm really fast, I could get it like end of 2026 maybe. Fuck this yak. 2026 would be ambitious. I think 2027 is more likely. I just need heat, man. Give me heat. There's my... That's a bad Prime Light Beam. Reconfigure. Reset. Way too fast. Just too much damage. Insane banner. So good banner. Careful with your projectiles here, because you don't just want to shoot into a reflect field. Build heat. I'm following my commander, and he got pulled. I'm following him anyway. This is the Prime Light Beam, man. This is the one. Fumigate. Could be a decent number of Condi Cleanses. This is only going to be enough heat to fire off 1 Corona Burst, to my great chagrin. Let's get me out of the way. And then, with Zik dead, I think I'm just chilling on Death. This may get me 2. We'll see. Oh, that's a good down stack. I want this down stack. Corona Burst it again. I don't even care if it overheats me. It's not gonna matter. It's not gonna matter! That's about me. Sloppy. Sloppy, but doable. We can still improve. I'm gonna give myself a little bit of grace for not hitting Elixir S fast enough there. That was a really sharp damage spike. Could I improve? Yeah, it's not like I'm gonna be like, oh, you didn't do anything wrong. I definitely could have done better, but I'm not gonna beat myself up over it. Get around 900 hoping to get gold by 2026? I mean, the earlier ones are... Well, I guess like the really early ones are fast. Yeah, you're kind of at the point where it's just a grind. How do we do on Spike? 18k Spike? Yeah, that's pretty good. What's Flash Cutter? Is that my Holo auto? The hell is Flash? It's gotta be an auto. It has to be an auto attack skill. It sounds like something that a Forge would do. Yeah, okay. That's my Holo autos. Good stuff. Tool Belt? Nah, it's Forge 1. This thing is Blade Burst. Also, there's no way Blade Burst is going to be your top damage. It's not that good. Alright, let's try this again. Doing good, but room for improvement. Also, I just looked at Down's contribution. It's actually doing real good. We're great on damage. Like, damage is synced up. We just need to get good at survivability as well. It does still kind of feel like our damage classes are not doing what they could. You guys have projectile reflex up in there? You do. It's worth a shot. Don't auto me. They can't. We have a sentry turret? No, we have a sentry turret, man. We're safe. Yeah. No, they can't. It's Kabar getting pulled in. He'll be fine. He'll be alright. Ooh, I'm scared. I need heat. I need heat. Give me heat. I want to prime light beam this. That's dev dead. Give me one more of these. Blunderbuss. Acid bomb. I'm gonna explode, dude. I'm gonna explode. But he told me to push, so I push. I could have dodged back there. I took my eye off the ball. That was too reckless. I got too excited. Close to finishing starter maps on 9 characters. Nice. Are you when you're doing map comp, are you doing every map or are you just doing Corteria? Just Corteria, I would assume. Hey Cecil, what's going on? Oh yeah. No, he's gonna be too far. I tried. Yeah, he's doing 9 map comps at the same time, which is wild. Okay. Our damage is good. Every fight we're spiking well. Every fight we're doing most of our rotation. We need to stop focusing on damage and we need to start focusing on living. From this point forward, if we go downstate in a fight, it's bad. We've had a lot of fun just greeting on random damage and padding meters, and we're patting ourselves on the back for it, but at this point, like, we need to outlive our commander. If we're dying before our commander, we gotta fix our shit. Yes, we can't abandon our other tags if they decide to stay in, even if they're the ones who need to be leaving. Ran with Halo for a while. And watching DC even somebody. That should be fun. I could have run with Halo one of these days. They seem like a fun group. The next group that I'm trying to make time to run with is Alade and Wine, because they run at like 4 p.m. Eastern, and I don't know anybody who runs in that time slot. But I just haven't made the time for it yet. Uh-oh. It's completely brain AFK, just mashing super speed for my friends. Oh, give me that. Okay, so we're not gonna have an invuln for this fight. That's a bad start. I'm going back to my old ways, man. I'm just gonna forge 2 backwards instead of forwards. That'll fix it. I love that Forge 2 is a leap finisher, too. If they ever make a relic that's like, heal your allies when you use a leap finisher, Forge 2 is gonna go crazy. You're not ready for support Holosmith. Let's keep heat up. Just be ready to dodge. Be ready. Be ready to follow your commander. This is such a great spot to be in. We're so chilling. We're chilling. We love life right now. That was a decent spike. We need to cover our commander here, though. Here, have some super speed. Drop it. Blunderbuss this nerd. My commander is dead. We've outlived our commander. Great news. I can Chrono Burst again. That seems a little hot. I need so much heat. Because Prime Light Beam's about to be back up. Alright, Prime Light Beam up. I'm just gonna send it. I saw it, man. Oh, I cannot live through a fight to save my fucking life. And I deserve it, too. The worst part is I deserve it, because I saw the incoming damage, and I looked at my Elixir S. And I was like, no, you know what would be higher value is finishing your Laserdisc cast. You should do that instead. And then I immediately died. I'm not even allowing myself to look at Arc. We spiked out of our mind that fight. I saw it. I glanced. I'm not even gonna pat myself on the back for it. I don't know what it is about Holosmith. It just turns my brain into like goblin mode brain. It makes you play so greedy. It makes me play so greedy. I shouldn't try and like blame other people for it. I play insanely greedy on Holosmith. Like, look at this shit. 178, like, 6th on down contribution. It's all meter padding, man. You don't even deserve it. They gotta put me in jail. Rip barrier, rip holo. And it's like, it's a me problem. It's like, it's rip holo because of my own personality flaws. They gotta send me to like a sports psychologist. We did better though. We did. Let's not be too negative on ourselves. Let's use positive reinforcement. We did better. We lived so much longer than we did previously. Catrian on UBG, Pog, shield tag. Oh, word? I am, man. I'm addicted to watching the number go up. It's like the monkey sees neuron activation meme, but instead of the thing that he's looking at on the table, it's like an acid bomb crit for 4,500 damage. Okay. Okay. We're kind of chilling here. Def exploded immediately on contact. You need to dodge first. You see it coming, you need to dodge first. There was a part of my brain that was like, just Prime Light Beam, nobody's going to know. And I ignored that part of my brain. Whatever else happens in this fight, it was a success. Okay, alright, okay. Okay. It's not a good acid bomb, but we'll get it back. Yes, man. Give me that heat. I'm in hell. Goodbye. That was just, it was bad. I'm still in hell? I'm running. I'm repositioning. I'm tactically repositioning. Goodbye. I don't deserve it. I don't deserve it. I don't deserve it. I did better there. I did better. This is fucked up positioning. I also got stuck on the side of the ramp. Yeah. When we dropped down like left side and we were tucked behind the ramp and then you were like, go back on the ramp, I like signed my will and I died. Because I knew what was going to happen. That's the personal responsibility. It's a poor hole. I swear to God, if I could time you out without deleting your chat history, I would. Because I was literally about to say, I don't want to blame my commander, but I don't know that I would have positioned there if I was commanding. I don't know that I would have gone to that spot. I think I would have gone like down the ramp. I think I would have like gone back out the wall. I don't know that I would have gone there, man. That's a crazy spot. We covered this shit in, like, Commander Camp 2. You always have to leave yourself escapes. You always have to be thinking about where you can move the rest of your group. And respectfully, parentheses respectfully, I think Zig might not have done that fight. Everything up to that point, I think, was fine. Everything up to that point, I think he did very well. But I think he kind of threw that fight at that spot. And if he asked me for a VOD review, I would tell him. He does have to get... Yeah, his 3-second goals need work. He has never asked me for a VOD review. But I think it's more of like an institutional problem. Because I've suggested a couple times that in Cornerstone Discord, we set up a commander chat, like a commander thread, a commander category, a commander room. What do you call... What's a channel? I've requested a bunch of times that we set up a commander channel in Cornerstone so that all the commanders in Cornerstone can kind of talk to each other and review footage, and we can see how we command and we can like learn to work better together. But it's never happened. So the only time I get commander footage or commander footage review is if I explicitly ask for it, and I think everybody else in Cornerstone is the same. Yeah. But like, I already do too much, so I'm not going to get involved in Cornerstone leadership either. I don't want to have too much influence. Also, I've just seen, like, I've seen too many groups go haywire in World versus World when there is an individual person who's, like, too accountable for a whole group. It was part of our motivation of not having admins list their guild in alliances. It was part of our motivation for not allowing admins to recruit for their guild in alliances. And it's part of my motivation for not really wanting to get involved in Cornerstone from a leadership perspective. It's like, I've got too much stuff going on. It's like, it's limiting the conflicts of interest that I am able to have, basically. And the couple times that it's gone south, like, you know, when Bully exploded Cornerstone, and we all had to send in tickets to get the alliance put back together, those are the times when I'm like, you know what, that was a really good call. Just to not have yourself be like a visible leader of this alliance that has now been fractured by insane drama. I can play the I'm just a guy here. I can play like the I just work here, sir, this is a Wendy's, etc. card, and it's not actually like incorrect. Blunderbussing. Yes, yes, man. Dodge the pole. So far, this is perfect. They're veiling. I need to get heat. That's a clone. Ignore that. Save your dodges. Give your friend super speed. We've actually played this really well so far. So let's not, like, look for ways to fuck it up. This guy's so far in the tail. Oh, you're so lucky you got into that projectile dome. Blunderbuss him. Acid bomb him. You can do one Corona Burst here, and then you probably need to drop Forge. Never mind, you can drop Forge like that as well. That's bad. There's a group here. I don't know if you know that there's a group here, but there's a group here. I'll Fumigate. And then here I can Corona Burst twice. Just get somewhere safe. Get somewhere safe. Roll your autos. You can Corona Burst again here. Just be patient. You can Acid Bomb here. You can drop your Acid Bomb. You can Blunderbuss into Rifle 5. I've been pulled in. Goodbye. I did everything right. I did everything I could that fight. That pull is completely out of my control. I was about to get a Prime Light Burst off, or a Prime Light Beam off as well. Alright, we're allowed to look at Arc for that one. That was a good fight. We're allowed to congratulate ourselves. Bad spike. Not a great spike. I don't know what Lydia's doing, but Lydia's... Overload Air? Overload Air does that much damage? God, I gotta find out what Tempest build you're running, man. That looks insanely fun. We're also still padding. I might want to do a better job of like trying to hold some damage so that I can spike instead of just going through my rotation to do as much damage as possible. Your style when you're tagged up is to hold W, no fear. Hey, it works when you have 50. Unless you're also fighting another group that's good. Wait, who's this? I don't know who Barcode is either. I've never seen them before. Damn. I guess Manda's not having a great time trying to command tonight. Ellie seems to be doing very well in 2025. It's like Support Tempest is good, Weaver's good, Support Catalyst might exist, DPS Tempest exists. They all kind of like fly under the radar, except for Support Tempest. And the skill cap on them I think is fairly high, but it's a fine place to be. Alright, find somebody who's not their commander. Yeah, kill a Firebrand. I'll dodge twice, and then I'll Corona Burst. I need heat. Roll autos. I'm on tag, man. I don't know what the rest of this team is doing, but like, I'm on tag. That was nasty spread. That's downs. We got downs. I'll Prime Light Beam. I'll Chrono Burst. I want that down stack, man. I want that down stack. Okay, I exploded. I hear a banner coming down. Quaggan got me. If nobody got me, I know Quaggan got me. And we just want to auto here. Autos do work. I can Chrono Burst again. Build heat. Zik walked in a straight line, man. There's no excuse for not being on tag on engage there. He's right. Like, there's no reason people should be dying off stack there. That's just on people who are in squad not dodging. Thanks, DJX. Appreciate the follow. He's got it. I was going to type something toxic in squad chat. I was going to be that guy. Zix actually got it. He's mad, and he should be mad. And people played really poorly that fight. Not us, though. We did great. Oh, yeah. Show me them Twin Peaks. No, honestly, like, that you should have called people out. There's no reason you die on engage there. You need to talk to your Firebrand. Like, you shouldn't get pulled on engage. You stab up, you cover it, you dodge twice, and then you're on tag. It does not matter how hard they spike. There's no way that you just, like, die to Boon Roulette strip there. I'm annoyed on his behalf, man. Are those Vindicator leaps? Is that what I just saw? I need to dodge. I'm also going to be a coward, and I'm going to use AED. This is a great engage so far. Corona Burst. Give me the greatest Prime Light Beam of all time. Oh, yeah, man. Oh, yeah. I'm scared. Okay, I can't follow him there. I can't follow him there. I can't follow him there. I can't go there, man. I can't go there. I'm gonna live down here and convert this Rar down. Maybe that'll help. Now I'm chilling. Okay, I don't... we do not deserve to be alive. We do not deserve to be alive. But we are. That's a crazy fight. I don't even think we necessarily did anything wrong. Like, I looked at my dodge bar and I was like, I can't follow my commander there. I need to go somewhere where I will live. If I had tried to get to him with no dodges and with, like, getting dazed out of AED for a second and a half, I simply would have become rally bait. At least if I dropped, I did something. Meter is still not great. We gotta find that sweet spot in between I'm living through a fight, but I'm also, like, doing good damage. No, we failed to defend the camp. I just like Forge 2. It's just fun. Alright, group is there. Keep heat going. Yeah, this guy's so far out of position. Oh, you're lucky you're out of range. Duck it bold. That's so much damage. Okay, I don't know what just hit me, but I exploded. What was that? Incoming damage. Volcano, Flash Cutter, Unleashed Wild Swing. Wow. I don't think we even did anything wrong there. The hell's Volcano? I gotta look this shit up. Volcano. On August 20th, 2024, Volcano was added to the game. It's a Spear 5 skill. Fire Spear 5 on Ellie. The hell build one's Spear on Ellie? What are they doing in that squad? Are they okay? Two and a half minutes, alright. What are other people taking damage from? Overload air. They're probably doing DPS Tempest. The same way that Ludi is. Actually, I don't know that Ludi's running Spear. But there is definitely DPS Tempest, DPS Ellie damage coming out of that squad right now. What's Zik taking damage from? Slicing Maelstrom? Arcing Slice, Arc Divider, that's just normal Berserker stuff. I feel like Whirling Wrath is a Dragon Hunter thing. No, it's Greatsword 2. Well, it could still be a Dragon Hunter thing. Also, Unleashed Thump. So they're running, like, DPS Ellie, they're running Untamed, they're running Dragon Hunter. That's interesting. I don't know enough about DPS Ellie builds to know how to avoid that damage, or even how to play around that damage. Might have to play some more DPS Ellie in the future. I gotta know my enemy. Scrapper leaving party 3. I might need to go support Scrapper to play in party 3 here shortly. Yeah, Exploding Spores is gross, Boonroot. That's their commander. Don't snipe their commander. Just annoy him with auto attacks. Kill this bear. Mikasa is not back yet. That's my Scrapper. So we don't have cleanses. They're turning on us. Roll back 1. Given that we don't have a Scrapper, I'm going to Fumigate early. And then I'm going to Acid Bomb here, cancel it, and then I'm going to get back into Forge. They're wrapping around right side. I don't... Oh, I want that. Give me that. And then drop it. I can Acid Bomb here, Greedy Acid Bomb. I can Fumigate. I can Chrono Burst. Probably shouldn't have done that Forge 5. That seemed unnecessary. In fact, it was super unnecessary. But that's, like, the most complete fight we've put together in a while, and we did it without a Scrapper. Also, you have a Tempest. You're actually fine. So we don't have to go Scrapper. Doing okay. Spike 26k. Pretty good. What contributed to it? It was the end of the Prime Light Beam. What did you do after the Prime Light Beam? It was Laser Disc. It's like all Laser Disc damage. Pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good. That's a complete fight, man. That's a YouTube quality fight. Except for the fact that we, like, mindlessly hit Forge 5 at the end. But I think everything else was really clean. Alright, Rara's back. Let's maintain heat. We're going to take it up to just at the threshold for a 3. And then we're going to drop it, and we're going to let it fall back to 2. And then when it falls back to 2, we take it back up to 3, and then we let it fall back to 2. And the idea is that at a moment's notice, we can just pop off with it. Like, I want to be able to Laser Disc within a second or 2 of Zik calling Spike. They're thinking about it. They're stacked tight on that. Oh, they're there. Yeah. That's a lot of downs. So hold your Prime Light Beam for when he pushes. Actually, just drop it. This is a good spot for it. This is a great spot for it. And then honestly, just use your Invul now. This is an insane spot for an Acid Bomb. I forgot to cancel it, but that's fine. And then I can get back into Forge and I can Chrono Burst. Chrono Burst and auto. Get out of that spot. We auto, we auto, we auto. We're rolling down, we're rolling down, we're rolling down. Please kill me. Kill me? No? Okay. Oh, there it is. I think we did all right. I think we did all right. We lived for as long as our commander did, and I think the rest of the groups just kind of crumbled around us, and we did pretty well at damage. Actually, we did fine at damage. 10k is not a great spike, but it's good enough. Commanders working teams right now are idiots. Mayo, I've got bad news for you. You're top strips, but down strip contribution, you're not even top 5. He's padding strips. That's so embarrassing. I don't think down strip contribution is as valuable as down's damage contribution, but it does tell me whether you're like using your boom rip at the time when we're calling this spike. But there's value in just perma stripping boom, so I'm not gonna get too mad at you about it. Only problem with Vert is I have to dodge. Yeah, same. Me too. If I didn't have to dodge on Hollow, I could do so much more damage. Extreme NG brain. That's a DH. He's so far ahead. What are you doing up there, Commander? You were a million miles ahead of the rest of us, yes. Yeah. You were so far ahead. Did you blink? Did you have super speed? Like, yeah, that's a little weird. Hey, I rifle 5 to you, but I mean, I'm only off tag because I lived, and I'm a good boy. You gotta talk to Loft, man. Yell at Loft. He's giving this guy super speed all the time. Oh, hey, Knight is back. Get this guy. I don't know what they're trying to. They're probably getting the hell out of the way of green because they see green at the center. Yeah. I think they're trying to make sure they don't get sandwiched. Oh, okay. Now we've got the true 3-way standoff. Look at all these greens they have, man. But like, if I'm putting commander hat on, those are my opportunities. Those 10, 15 people that they're leaving behind when they move, that's a bunch of greens that are just not keeping up with RAR. You can see how long their tail's getting. All these people in the back, those are the easiest people in the world to put into downstate. If you just hit their tail once or twice, they're going straight onto us. So we're just going to get out of the way. Well, Corona Burst here. Yumi's way out of position. You can't be dying there. And Knight is hitting us. Alright, let's just get out of the way. Yeah, just stay out of the way. Def is gonna need help. We've pulled off too far. These are complex fights. I'm just gonna leave. We didn't really do anything that fight. Again, all these people in the tail they're leaving behind. That's a clone, but not all of these people are clones. Like, this is not a clone. I'm sending it. That's not a good PLE. But it's gonna do something. Also, I'm just gonna cook my forge. I don't even care. They're gonna turn, so we acid bomb away. We can fumigate. We're not gonna be able to use forge for a while, but it's fine. Actually, you probably shouldn't have overheated. They still have downs. So I want to go like here. And then I want to acid bomb. And then I can super elixir and I can fumigate. And then I need to dodge. And then I need to dodge again. I need to go very far away. I'm in danger. I do need to build heat here. Dodge again. I don't actually think my Corona Burst went off there. Alright, he's leaving. Maintain heat. Let's just stay at heat stage 3. This is our spawn, I guess, at the end of the day. That's a decent acid bomb. Fumigate those downs. Drop this. Blunderbuss. Corona Burst. It's really hot. I'm fine. Speed these downs, speed these downs, speed these downs. I can Corona Burst again. I can acid bomb again. I can blunderbuss again. Oh, baby! I can fumigate. And then I can Corona Burst. It's hot. It's really hot. Lead me to, like, here. He's calling the hard push at the perfect time. That's still going to be really hot. You can't just walk into that. I don't trust my sports that much. Now I do. Now we should be fine. Alright. A bit of a sketchy fight, but we got there. We definitely aided by runbacks. I'm pretty sure our entire group ran back. Not us. We lived, but our greens, like our allies, were definitely just running back. Thanks for the follow, by the way. ZZZIAD. Zyad. We did top 500,000 damage done. We did top 15k spike. All told, pretty good fight. That's not a magnetic aura, man. What about now? Much better. Just second to Viper. Well done. That usually does help strips when you live. I still think you're going to have a hard time beating a good Necro, but... Yep. Yeah, as long as you're doing fine on strips and you're doing fine on damage, it doesn't really matter. Second on downstate, second on down strips. Don't get pulled. I'm chilling. Get heat back. I can't believe he's going to make it out of that tower. So a problem waiting for him outside, though? You might want to watch out for what is going on the other side of that gate, my friend. Kill this guy. Dude, the range on Forge 4 is so short. Don't get pulled here. Just come all the way to the far side. I'm a little scared. I need to move. I need to go like here. Oh, he wants to go back up. I'm going to pass away. I thought he was gonna pull around that corner for sure. Up the ramp is really sketchy. Alright, let's run back. Yeah, we lost a ton for that. I will simply perish. There's so little that you could do. I could technically have Elixir Est, I guess. I could have, but I didn't feel like I needed it. I just put myself too far out of position. I positioned selfishly. I positioned in a spot where I felt like I could personally do the most damage, when I should have followed my commander a little more closely. So, if I were commanding this fight, which I'm not, but if I was, I love this spot. I would want to park my ass in that spot and just chill there for a little bit and annoy them and pull them. But we'll see what Zik wants to do, because this is Zik's show to drive. That clone is in hell. Good fear. Good pulls. Drop your heat. It's a good down. I don't think we can get it. That's an IOL that they wasted, though. They're gonna push down on it? Oh god, he's going up. Okay. I lived. But I don't love it. I'm not happy about it. I will not be acid bombing here. I will be expiring here. That was ambitious. That was very ambitious. Also, Def is outside? I don't think our commanders are working very well together tonight. But, like, these should be winnable fights. They were outside of the tower. I'm not sure if they got punted out or what, but when I died, I saw them outside running back in. Yeah. Win more? I'm trying, man. I'm trying my best. I think Zik is starting to get a little frustrated, though. So we're dealing with a very squirrely squad, and at times I have been guilty of being that squirrel. But I think I'm mostly focused up now. But our other two squads are also very squirrely. Like, I don't know if Def is playing Commander Roulette tonight or something. But they've had like 3 commanders over the last 5 fights. Bomb has like 8 people, so it's going to be hard for them to make a big contribution. We'll see. I still think we can get this figured out, but I think Rar definitely has the advantage right now, even if we have slightly more numbers than they do. What's the cooldown on break enchantment? I would rather just have Necros press nothing could save you all the time. Like, Necros always have strips. Yes. And Necros have strips all the time. Like, if you need a 5-man AoE strip, just have them use Axe 3 or Spiteful Spirit or Nothing Can Save You. They're all gonna be available. But yeah, it might not be the... Go ahead, Kiyoshi. They're veiling, they're veiling, they're veiling, they're veiling. Def is so far ahead. Def is dead. Aim for, like, here. Corona Burst here. They're gonna leave a bunch of their pugs behind here. That's a great call from him. I think he did really well there. I need to move, though. I need to live. I need to trust my healers. I need to fire this off at heat, too. I simply can't wait any longer. I needed to involve that. I needed to involve that. There's a number of things that went wrong in that fight, but I could have contributed a bit more. Ryan in map chat saying exactly what I'm thinking about that fight right now. Manda hashtag again. That's the exact same question I have about that fight. All I can do is my best, but I have a lot, like, here's the other thing. I've said at times in the past that I don't like critiquing other commanders because it's kind of their thing to just run the show, and it doesn't help to backseat in real time. And also because I'm the least experienced commander out of anybody who's here. But that said, I feel like my commanding has gotten quite a bit better over the last, like, 4 to 6 months. And I have some general question marks about the way that our 3 tags are working together tonight. I'm not going to tell them to do anything differently. I'm not going to, like, describe any specific things, but I am just kind of like, that was an interesting choice for a lot of these fights. And most importantly, I feel like at this point, I have the skills to at least back up some of those critiques, rather than just being, like, classic guy who doesn't know what he's talking about. I think I'm slowly becoming comfortable. They're veiling down. Good pull. Convert a couple of these. Build heat to 3. And then wait for a bit. What is this random base necro doing back here? Roaming on some poor goon guy? Maintain heat. Maintain heat. Critiquing from ignorance must be more fun given how common it is, but that's the thing. Nobody ever thinks that they're the ignorant person critiquing, you know? Everyone's like, I have very good ideas. Because my mom, parentheses, who I still live with, says that I do a good job. That's way too rude. Never mind. I was just kidding. Oh my god, I'm at heat 3 already? I love that for me. So I can blunderbuss here. I can acid bomb here. I need to be fast on the cancel though, because I don't actually want to lose any ground. I'm gonna greed. I'm greeting on Chronoburst. I'm greeting on Chronoburst and autos. I don't give a frick. I'm crazy. That's a nasty spike that we got off that fight. We worked for that one, man. It's like when all of your tags work together, it's literally just that easy. When you put all your guys in the same place and you all just spike at the same time, and you just push the downs, you have a great time. Yes, they've gone through like 4 commanders tonight. Yes, that is correct. That driver did a good job. I'm withholding a lot of commentary about the way the def is playing tonight by virtue of A, I don't want to backseat them in real time, and B, I'm streaming. But yes, that was a good fight. It's honestly like I may DM Manda and have some legitimate conversations about tonight, because I have questions. I'm also trying to figure out how to like work better with alliance tags. And for some of these fights I've been like, I'm sure they have a plan, but I'm not aware of what that plan could possibly be. And I would like to know it so that when I'm commanding with def, I can like plan around it. Because this is going to be you and I trading off when Ruthless's schedule changes. It's going to be you and I tagged up with Def on alternating Tuesdays. So we kind of have to figure out what their plans are. Yeah. Every day as a streamer, the toxicity grows. It's the game. Guild Wars makes me toxic, and then Factorio is my comfort stream. Guild Wars turns me into a goblin, man. And then Factorio turns me back into whatever the opposite of a goblin is. A human? An elf? What's the opposite of a goblin in, like, fantasy parlance? That's a great ChatGPT question. I'll be right back. Give me a new prompt. In fantasy settings, what would be the opposite of going goblin mode? Yep, ChatGPT says going elf mode. Going paladin mode? Paladin's a great one. The two mentalities of a Guild Wars 2 streamer. The paladin and the goblin. I like paladin a lot. And then also elf and dwarf. So I'm willing to give myself like a little bit of credit, but paladin is where I want to be. Also, good fight last time. Good fight, good fight. We could have spiked harder, but I'm not going to get too mad about it. Maintain super speed for my friends. Keep my friends moving. Crazy camera work. Good one down. They're veiling. So I'm going to chill like right here. I'm going to go to heat 3. I'm not at heat 3. Cancel that. Now I'm going to go to heat 3. And I'm gonna pop my elixir because I'm scared. I'm fundamentally a coward. And now I can just walk over them. Yeah, when we push together, we can't be stopped. What's the numbers look like? 54. Oh, they're way smaller. 54v36. They lost some people. That would also be the explanation. Alright, I feel worse now. I think they were winning when we were even numbers and our tags just couldn't work well together, but now that they've dropped 10, and it's like 50 v 35, yeah. This is a... We already have a natural advantage baked in now. Now they're up to 44. So 53 v 44, but that's still a pretty heavy numbers advantage in our direction. Don't worry about it. I can't talk about it. I can't mention it. Well, no, that's not quite the same question. What, did they forget as they got older? But, like, why 60 or over? Like, did they forget how to read as they got older? Or is the literacy rate even worse when you're young? Oh. Okay. Also, signing checks is writing, not reading. Okay. Well, they can anyway, because the well rate per threshold is 50 now. It's too strong. Alright, let's start building heat. They're gonna be on the bridge. I want that food, though. I'm hungies. Take this veil. This greediest veil. I want that food, man. I want that food. Convert that Reaper. Got it. Okay. Blunderbuss in front. Maintain heat. I need it. I need it, man. I need it. Oh, baby. Give me that damage. Good spike, good spike, good spike. Good spike, good spike. Now I can get food. Yeah, it feels like we are too big for RAR now. They're gonna have to figure something out to handle the way that we're playing now. This crazy DPS graph. Who knows how much higher it could have gone. No, he's just bullying a guildmate. Yeah. Fuka's like the only other person in QT who plays World versus World, I think. No, Rush Week is over. We don't need it anymore. Well, actually, no. I think Donk wants to stay in T3, so we may want to keep it. Or flip it. Otherwise, he's going to have to work like a 9-hour day on Thursday. Yeah, but like we could make his life easier. Good longbow 5. We are PPTing. I love PPT. When this road goes away, you want to pull this guy behind the gate. This Watt DH. Oh, never mind. He refreshed his stab immediately. I wanted him. But we gotta go find Map instead. They do not want the beach fight, which I guess makes sense. They probably want us to push the beach, and we're probably strong enough to if we wanted. But it doesn't look like we want to. He's coming back. They're gonna make it to that beach. Yeah, they did make it. And they can spike def here. I don't think they converted enough people initially, though. Yeah, they didn't. We're too big. If only we'd managed our heat better. Oh, good pull. They got people inside, though. So they can drop out and, like, kill rams. Cabardo! Cabardo! I saved your life. Okay, down. Good traps. They should have time to respawn one more time. If they're interested. We'll see. Oh, alright, we're good on heat. Just try and manage our heat as best we can here. Let it drop to like here, build it back up. Def's going all the way out. Not sure what they're doing out here. Turn your forge back off. Let's get out of the way. It's really hot in front, but I think I'll be okay. That's a good spike. Nice, clean little rotation there. So we're no longer bodying people on Down's contribution anymore, and True's kind of got us beat with whatever he's doing on Spellbreaker. But our damage is now consistently good, and we're consistently living through fights. Partially because we're like 10 stronger than Rar is. So we're starting to enter into the territory where this is no longer interesting footage, unfortunately. So we're just too big for them now. I think I got a couple of clips in, though. Bomb done after Bay. That's right now. Bomb's done. True, true. It's okay, though, because Rar is also going to be done. They usually end around this time as well. I think. I'm not sure. Get out of my tower. did get 2 hours in. You want me to go look at other maps? We could technically go to red. Me personally, no, I'd rather go play Factorio. That's a good 2 hours of fights, but like, I'll go look at red if you need to get your 3rd hour in to meet your quota for this month. I know that our annual performance review with Ruthless is coming up soon. I think Zik is done. So I'll wait for the tick. And then that's where we're going to be done with Guild Wars 2. We're going to go play Factorio for like another hour or two, and then I'm going to go hang out with Amanda now that she's back from her travels. So if you're only here for Guild Wars 2 stuff, that is where we are going to be wrapping up today. I've got a YouTube channel if you're interested in guide videos for World versus World. A lot of the footage that I use in those videos is pulled directly from the stream. So if you're looking at a more analytical, technical breakdown of how some of these builds work and how some of these fights work, YouTube is going to be your resource for that. I've got a VODs channel if you're interested in catching up on what we've done on the stream in the past. And then I've also got a Discord if you want stream pings from we're going to be going live in the future. If you're only here for Guild Wars 2 stuff, I will see you around possibly tomorrow. We'll see. I may be spending some time with Amanda instead. It depends on how our schedules shake out. But if you are interested in just hanging out and watching some general other games on Twitch, we're going to go move over to Factorio. Factorio. Getting off of Volcanus. Maybe ambitious. But we'll see. Can also stop recording. Can close my recording, can close this, can close Fubar, can start Factorio. Can move myself. I'm supposed to live over here now. Game window. Factorio.